Welcome to the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum. Tonight, the New York Islanders have a tough matchup ahead of them as they see a victory on the horizon against the Washington Capitals. Hi there, I'm Bill Peterson with Mike Weiss calling tonight's game.
I'm looking forward to this matchup tonight. The retooled Islanders can really score. The Capitals play a very tough defense. Should be a good one. '83 marked the first time that the Capitals made the playoffs since they came into the league in 1973. Shoo-ins for the postseason, but they're scrappy and they can never be counted out. Sergei Gonchar came into the league as a defensive workhorse and has developed into an offensive spark plug. His laser shot from the point is deadly on the power play. When this guy shoots from the point, get out of the way. The puck usually finds its way to the net, even if it has to go through a player to get there.
They're lining up for the faceoff. Johansson sends it back over to Gonchar. That was a hard hit by Isbister. Yashin sends it to Parrish. Miller takes the puck up. Yager brings it past the blue line. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Simon passes it to the right wing. He isn't letting the shooter see any daylight behind him at all. Akoy passes it over to Yashin. Carries it over the blue line. Passes it to Isbister. He sends it up the middle. Gonchar sends it off to Yager. Carries it past the blue line. He takes a snapshot. That was a great stop by Osgood. Akoy takes the puck up through the zone. Isbister sends it over to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Kolzig. Kolzig was impressive in the last play,
Olaf Kolzig notched 4 playoff shutouts during the '98 postseason, tying an NHL record.
Cote sends it to the left wing. Konowalchuk brings it over the blue line. Saved by the post. He makes the save. He takes the backhand shot. Scatcherd brings the puck up. Lang passes it over to the left wing. Konowalchuk brings it over the red line. Cote passes to Bondra. Gavasha brings the puck through the zone. He sends it off over to Scatcherd. Moves it back over to Pekka. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Witt. And he takes a wrist shot. That's an easy save for him. He plays it up to the center. Hammerlick passes it to Weimer. Brings the puck up through the zone. Takes it past the blue line. He moves it to Torres. He passes it to the left wing. Lapointe sends it to the left wing. That was a great stop by Kolzig. Goal! They're making a big statement early in the season. The home team needed a boost like that, and they got it. Can you walk us through that sequence, Mike?
New York Islanders goal scored.
Isbister moves it over to Hammerlin. Yashin brings it past the blue line. He passes it over to Parrish.
8 minutes.
Checked
59
hard by
seconds.
Simon. Miller carries it past the red line. He sends it up the middle over to Yager. Save! Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by Simon.
Simon is a strong checker. When the opposition see him coming, they know to get out of the way.
He takes the slap shot. Isbister takes the puck up. He plays it back to Parrish. He sends it over to Janssen. Klee slides it to Yager. Takes it past the red line. Passes it to the right wing. Miller passes it to the right wing. Save by Osgood. Yashin brings it past the red line. Yager can't believe he didn't score there. What a great save. We've got a face-off to the left of Kolzig. Witt takes the puck up through the zone. Bondra makes a centering pass to Lang, and he takes a wrist shot. The Washington Capitals are trailing. In general, Mike, what does this team need to improve this year?
Injuries have really hampered their success in the past. They're going to need to stay healthy if they want to keep winning.
Face off to the left of Osgood. Hammerlin sends it up to Scatcherd. Sends it back to the defenseman. Pekka carries it over the red line. We're going to see a hooking penalty called on Bondra.
And we got a power play coming up here, Bill.
Oh, I'm sure that wasn't in the coach's game plan.
Washington penalty to number 12, Peter Bondra. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 14 minutes, 46 seconds.
Janssen brings the puck up. Carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Great save. I hope he can keep this up for the next 2 periods. Kolzig logged a nice save there, Mike.
97-98 saw Olaf leading the Capitals to the Stanley Cup Finals, posting a regular season record at 33-18-10.
Hammerlin sends it back to the defenseman. He's got no problem making the save. Brings it over the red line. He passes it on to Yashin, and he takes a wrist shot. The penalty is over, and both teams are at full strength. Save by Kolzig. Johansson sends it up to the center. Miller carries it past the blue line. Okoye passes it over to the left wing. Weimer brings it over the blue line. He centers it over to Torres. He lets the slap shot go.
Well, it's a good thing those nets aren't permanent, or players could really get hurt. Weimer just lost track of where he was and bumped the net off its moorings.
Johansson sends it to the left wing. Konowalchuk passes to the defenseman. Lang moves it back to Gonchar.
1 minute remaining
Gavasha
in
brings the
first
puck through the
period.
zone. Takes it past the blue line. Johansson sends it in front over to Gonchar. Lang carries it past the red line. Johansson passes it over to Bondra. The New York Islanders hold the lead after period 1, 1-0. Walk us through the first period stats, Mike.
The Capitals are spending too much time on defense, Bill, as reflected by shots on goal.
It's showtime, folks. Gonchar takes it past the red line. Okoye plays it up to the center. Pekka brings it past the blue line. He stoned him. Passes it over to Scatchery. Lang brings the puck up through the zone. Hammerlin passes it off to Pekka. Gavasha carries it past the blue line. Bondra takes the puck up. Lang brings it over the blue line, protecting the 1-goal lead. He sends the puck back to Konowalchuk. He passes it to the right wing. Bounce that one off the pipe. That save protects their 1-goal lead. Yashin sends it over to Parrish. Passes it over to Okoye. And he takes a wrist shot. He gave up his body to make that save. Johansson passes over to Yager. Miller sends it to Simon. Isbister sends it off over to Yashin.
Delivers a crushing check to his victim there. Kolzig tends to be a little over-aggressive sometimes, but that can lead to many scoring opportunities.
This faceoff is left of the goal. Teamander passes it to Scatcherd. He passes it off over to Pekka. Carries it over the blue line. Cote passes to Bondra. Brings it past the red line. Gavasha sends it up to the center. Witt sends it over to the right wing. Bondra takes it past the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. Save by Osgood. Osgood passes it to Pekka. He slides it over to Scatchery. Brings it past the blue line. That was a great save. Witt moves it to Yager, and he takes a wrist shot. Great save. He's taken up where he left off last period. Simon carries it past the blue line. He's going to be called for the penalty.
And it looks like they're going to get a power play opportunity off of this one, Bill.
This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper.
New York Islanders penalty to number 4, Roman Hammerlick. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 8 minutes, 15
Gonchar
seconds.
takes the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. Looks like someone does not want to see overtime.
The Islanders are still learning how to use their size to their advantage. They have some young guys who will hopefully learn to throw their weight around.
This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. He passes it over to Johansson. He slides it over to Bondra. This is checked by Pekka. Johansson slides it over to Miller. Penalty over. Janssen brings the puck up. Klee sends it up over to Halpern. Carries it over the red line. Yashin passes it over to Isbister. Greer sends it back to Halpern. If they want to stay in this game, he's going to have to continue to make saves like that. Hammerlin passes it off to Parrish. Yashin brings it over the blue line. Gloved out of the air. Klee plays it up to the center. Lang brings it over the red line. Isbister passes over to Parrish. Klee sends it up to the center. Bondra carries it past the red line. He sends it over to Konowalchuk. He is determined to get out of here in regulation. Hammerlin sends it to Parrish. He's on the breakaway. Sends it to Okoye. He passes back to the defenseman. Hammerlin sends it to his defenseman. And he's checked by Kabasha. Miller passes it over to the left wing. Simon takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. He was wrong. Osgood makes the save. Miller scores up high.
He's got to be happy with the way his team responded on that goal.
Take it away, Mike.
He switched the backhand on that one, and it pays off. He went top shelf on that one all the way. Oh yeah, baby, there's dancing in the streets and on the ice.
Washington
brings the puck to the zone
by number 14.
Timander sends it over to Kavasha.
Miller, assist, the number 17.
By Johansson.
Simon,
broken up by Miller. Brings the puck up to the zone.
Yager, time of goal, 16
Simon carries it over the blue line. Pekka sends it to the left wing. Kavasha passes it over to the left wing. Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by Timander.
Timander can throw off the other team's game plan by constantly throwing his weight around. Other teams hate that.
Johansson moves it back to Gonchar. Bondra sends it off over to Lang. Sent back to Konowalchuk. That was a great stop by Osgood. Bondra passes it to the right wing. Cairns sends it to the left wing. Weimer brings it past the red line. And he takes the snap shot. Saved by Kolzig.
Chris Osgood has had some trouble during the postseason. He has a new address now, so maybe the change of scenery will help. But he has to show he can carry a team deep into the playoffs.
Osgood redirects the puck with a stick, denying another opportunity. Face-off to the right of Kolzig. Witt sends it over to the right wing. Bondra takes it past the blue line. Gets it over to the left wing. Isbister passes over to Parrish. All knotted up as they head to the locker room at 1. Do you have any words of wisdom after 2, Mike?
The teams have had even power play opportunities, Bill, but neither one has gained an advantage. The Capitals are out shooting them, but are unable to take the lead.
Time to drop the burnt biscuit. Johansson brings it over the red line. Bondra centers it to Lang. That was a great stop by Osgood. Okoye passes it to the right wing. Yashin brings it past the blue line. That save was huge. Gonchar plays it up to the center. Lang carries it past the blue line. Pass to Johansson. Hammerlin passes it to Parrish. Yashin carries it past the red line. Isbister sends it over to the right wing. Konowalchuk passes it over to Lang. Carries it over the blue line. Yashin sends it back over to Okoye. Offsides is called. Cote moves it over to Simon. Pekka carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot, blocked out front. Kolze passes to the defenseman. Yager makes a long pass to Simon. He relays it to Cote. Yager slides it to Miller. Pekka sends it up to Gavasha. Brings it over the blue line. He passes it over to Pekka. Cote takes the puck up. He passes it back over to Yager. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save! Osgood just got his glove on the puck. And he takes a wrist shot. He makes the save. Simon takes the puck up through the zone. Miller sends it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. Save made by Osgood. Okoye passes it to the right wing. Torres brings it past the red line. Centers it to Lapointe. And he takes a wrist shot. Stopped. Kolze stops the go-ahead goal. Gonchar takes it past the red line. Passes over to Simon. Hammerlin passes it over to Lapointe. Brings it over the red line. He makes a quick pass to Torres. Passed back to Hammerlin. Yager brings the puck through the zone. Simon carries it past the red line. Osgood plays it up to the center. Yashin brings the puck up. Lang moves it back over to Konowalchuk. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Osgood. Witt makes a centering pass to Bondra. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Parrish takes the puck up. He lets the backhand shot go. Off the blocker. Kolze passes it off over to Witt. Bondra sends it up to the center. Lang carries it over the red line. Takes it past the blue line. He sends it up the center. Konowalchuk sends it back over to Cote. Bondra sends it back to the defenseman. Isbister brings the puck up through the zone. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Kolze. Bondra brings it past the red line. He takes a snapshot. That was a hard hit by T-Mander. Johansson moves it back over to Gonchar. Bondra carries it past the blue line. Gavasha takes it past the red line. He sends it up the middle to Pekka. Gonchar sends it over to the right wing. Sends it back to the defenseman. Johansson passes to Konowalchuk. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Pekka. What a save! Hammerlich sends it to Scatcherd. Carries it over the blue line. Gavasha passes it to the right wing. That was a great stop by Kolzig. Kolzig passes to the defenseman. Save! Kolzig stops the go-ahead goal. Miller sends it to Yager. And he takes a wrist shot. What a huge save. Over to the right wing. Miller sends it off to Simon. Intercepted by Hammerlich. Carries it past the red line. Torres takes it past the blue line.
1 minute remaining.
Centering pass over to Weimer. Save by Kolzig. Simon brings it over the blue line. He sends it off over to Yager. Denied. Osgood loves that shot out of the air. As we take a breather, it's tied at 1. Looks like they're ready to start the overtime period. Johansson sends it back to Gonchar. Good save! Kolzig stops the go-ahead goal. Yager brings it over the red line. Yashin passes over to Parrish. Gonchar takes the puck up through the zone. Yager brings it past the blue line. He passes it over to Miller. Passes over to the left wing. Nice save. Osgood made a sprawling save to keep this game going. Yashin makes a long pass to Parrish. Yager carries it over the blue line. Terrific save. Osgood comes up huge in overtime as he has all game. Moves it back to O'Coin. Gonchar passes it to Miller. Carries it over the red line.
1 minute.
He sends it over to Johansson.
In overtime.
Yager sends it to his defenseman. And he takes a wrist shot. Cote centers it to Lang. He takes the backhand shot. The final score is all tied up at 1. Mike, let's hear your thoughts on this game.
I don't think either team will be happy with just a tie, Bill.
That ends ESPN's coverage of tonight's game. Good night from the Nassau Coliseum.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game. The number 3 star, Jason Weimer. The number 2 star, Olaf Kolzig. The number 1 star, Chris Osgood.